Certified Economic Developer is the professional credential of the profession of economic development. It's only been in existence for about the last, I'd say, 12 years or so, and it came about through the National Association as a way to try and both professionalize the people who practice the art and science of economic development, and also to help create a recognized standard of excellence and competence that employers can look to with some confidence when they're in search of people to fill such jobs. One of the areas of competence that is examined as a part of the training for the certification process is one involving the dynamics and the mechanics of international trade. So it's expected that someone who has the certified credential has got a working knowledge of international trade. I think academically you can come from just about anywhere. Frankly, my bachelor's degree is in English literature. After that, I went on and I've got masters in both public administration and business administration. And I think, frankly, the key to preparation for this profession is to have working knowledge of both of those sectors that I just named, public sector and business sector. Economic development, I think to a great extent, is the practical day-to-day interface between the business world and the world of government. So for someone to be really proficient in that profession means they really need working experience with both of those sectors. I think in technical terms, communication skills are paramount. Increasingly, that involves the world of social media, something I'm scrambling to keep up with myself. The only other really hardcore technical skills that I would think of are in the math area. Unfortunately, but it's true that knowledge of working with data and statistical familiarity is important, and financial analysis to understand the financial health of businesses requires some math skills as well. To someone who's interested in pursuing this career field, I think my first advice would be to try very hard to get experience in the business world before settling into a job in the government world, so to speak. As I said a minute ago, most of the jobs in economic development are situated in some level of government. So before getting into that structure, I would really encourage someone to spend some time in the business world, whether it's through internships, whether it's through straight employment with a company for a period of time, but just get to know how business operates and how business owners, the mindset of business owners and what's important to them, because governments don't always have that same perspective on the issues of the day. And an effective economic developer has to be a translator between the priorities of government and the priorities of business, etc. So work very hard to get a business understanding before settling into a government role. I would also encourage membership in the International Economic Development Council. The IEDC is the preeminent national organization for the profession of economic development, and parallel with creating the credential itself, the Certified Economic Development, the Certified Economic Developer credential, the IEDC has developed a very extensive series of courses that will allow you to learn the technical nuts and bolts in the various areas of economic development, and it's a great networking community with your peers all around the country. It's truly useful and supportive organization. So I'd encourage use of that resource too.